Good evening, Mr. Abhijit Nayak. You are appearing for which interview?
UBI L2.
Oh, UBI Credit Manager. Oh, Baba.
Yes, sir. Now I am
So
in doubt, sir, whether to go or not.
we are talking about you people only. I'm sorry. I thought you are a small boy going for our PNB group. Huh? अच्छा अच्छा अभिजीत नायक आपका एक्सपीरियंस क्या है
सर ब्रांच में है लेकिन आई हैव क्रेडिट एक्सपोजर लाइक इन आई हैव हैंडल्ड एमएसएमई रिटेल एंड एग्री ऑल
Okay. What is the maximum proposal you have handled? Limit proposal?
सर 8 crores 10 crores
अच्छा
up to 10 I guess.
Then I suggest you make out a self-declaration certificate
Yes, sir.
stating you have worked for more than 4 years or 3 years or from
Yes,
so and so date to so and so date.
yes, sir.
And you have handled proposals like this bank, I mean, this much crores and all average. Total proposals in MSME handled this much. ऐसा confidently आपने बताना है.
Yes, sir.
So you are in which bank now?
No, no, now sir, not I am not working.
Acha, acha, you are not working now.
Yes,
Acha, you are that Indian bank boy.
yes, sir. Yes,
Oh, आपको तो और भी तकलीफ हो जाएगा. To prove
sir.
them. You are staying where, Baba?
Raulkela, sir. Odisha.
Rourkela. You have to
Yes,
go to
Kolkata.
Kolkata. अरे बाबा. Uh, which date?
Monday, sir. 15.
Monday. आपने टिकट सब बुक कर दिया?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And your total service in Indian bank itself is only 2 years, na?
No, sir. 4 years, sir.
4 years. So
Yes,
can you make out a certificate for you stating it will be um, practical MSME experience of 3+ years? Up,
yes, sir. I have job profile certificate like mentioning I have worked in retail, agri and MSME, but that categorization that this much ticket size of loans I have dealt, that they haven't mentioned. They won't give like that.
वो तो mention नहीं करेगा ना. That is true.
Yes,
You tell them you have done big proposals also. Okay.
yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah. You said you have a handled proposal of say high level crore um, proposals. Please tell me
yes.
what was that unit? What were they manufacturing? Don't tell me the name of the unit. What were
Yes.
they manufacturing or trading or servicing?
Sir, actually, one unit was there in Kontai. It's nearby Digha. So the customer has a cashew processing unit, sir. He used to import cashews from Africa, and then they used to process it and sell it in different markets in India.
So this happened in which part of our country?
Yeah, West Bengal.
Because I am asking because in the southern part, we are the kings as far as cashew nut is concerned. You are
Yes,
aware of that? You
yes,
are
sir.
aware
Yes,
of
sir.
which part of Kerala is famous for that?
Uh, Kerala, sir, I haven't heard of, but in Odisha, West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra border, that side is famous for cashews and
That is not as famous as Kollam.
Kollam.
Kollam. Kollam in Kerala. Now it is called Kerala, not
Okay.
Kerala. Yeah. Now, first of all, tell me what happiness you derived by servicing the MSME industries, the type of success experiences you had in those units. Can you please elaborate?
Type of?
The question is,
Yes.
आपको MSME से एक्सपीरियंस है अपने
हाँ,
ब्रांच में काम करते थे उनको प्रपोजल लेके भेज देते हैं उनको सर्विस भी करते हैं
yes, sir.
इसमें
Yes,
से
sir.
बढ़िया एक्सपीरियंस का बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल्स दे दीजिए विदाउट टेलिंग द नेम ऑफ द कंपनी
सर एमएसएमई में we have dealt different type of companies like कैसियो यूनिट्स हो गया, कैसियो प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट। जहाँ पे मैं पोस्टेड था वहाँ वो कैसियो रिच रीजन था। दूसरा उन्हीं का और एक ऑटोमोबाइल शोरूम था, तो उनका रॉयल एनफील्ड का डीलरशिप था, तो उनको भी हम लोग वर्किंग कैपिटल लोन दिए थे। सोनालिका ट्रैक्टर्स भी था, उनका डीलर्स को भी वर्किंग कैपिटल लोन दिए थे। Similarly, one mobile dealer, Samsung dealer in that East Midnapur district, one dealer was there. There also we gave them loan. In Digha, we used to fund 2 to 3 hotels. Term loans were given. So it was overall a nice experience because in my initial posting, I was not so acquainted with MSME credit. Uh, so on initially when handling the big ticket size loans, it was like I was fearing like how to handle all this. But later as I keep on doing the proposals, the confidence in me started, and yeah, I felt very happy to contribute to the success of these firms, seeing them grow every year and year, and the profit they made. So it was overall a thrilling experience.
Good. Now, Mr. Abhijit Nayak, what is your father?
Sir, my father is a retired employee from Rourkela Steel Plant in sales.
Okay. I know you are now, you have to explain about the coming out of
Yes, yes,
bank. What, that
yes,
and
yes,
all I'm not asking now. You manage that question.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now, let me ask next important question. Why is MSME sector important in India?
MSME, sir, it's my MSME stands for micro, small, and medium enterprises. It comprises of all those units in the manufacturing and services sector, which are not so very large companies, but uh, they they are in between the mid-size they are generally mid-size companies, and which provide a large employment to the uh, young population of our country. It provides contributes to the Indian GDP vastly. So MSME sector is very much important in the economic growth of our country.
What is the role of SIDB, Small Industries Development Bank of India, in implementing MSME oriented schemes?
Sir, SIDBI is a all India financial institution. So it stands for Small Industry Development Bank of India. The main role it has got, or the mandate it has got from the government, is to develop the MSME sector in our country in coordination with the various financial institutions, banks, fintechs, microfinancing institutions. So they will, so they help in refinancing. Also, they give the lending to the different microfinancial institutions and NBFCs, and take steps so that the MSME sector grows. Proper credit is available to the MSME sector of our country. And don't face any fund crunch.
How
So overall
many,
liquidity is being maintained. Yes, sir.
roughly, how many million MSME companies are there in our country?
How many million?
Ah, 63.38 million. 63.38 million. And SIDB has been giving 14% of their advances to MSMEs, which is expected to rise up to 25% in the next few years.
Mhm.
Yeah. What are the MSME companies or units that are exporting from our country? What are all the items of MSME that are being exported?
Okay. Sir, different type of MSME exports include that one I've mentioned, the cashew processing and all this, handicrafts, handloom textiles. There are leather items, jewelry, wooden products, all this.
Hmm.
This much I know.
This much only, you know. Can anyone else tell what are the role of MSME in India's exports? I think they do in very many other areas also. So उसका बारे में हम लोग पढ़ना है जी. We may have to go through. Let me search in our Google India MSME main exports. MSME industry in India. Here is a notes of. I'm showing it to you. Here is a notes of ibef.org. I am giving this link in our PNB group. Okay. I'm giving it. And here, what they do is इतना डिटेल दिया है. ये सबने आपने देखा है. आइसमपी डिटेल दिया है. इसको आप थोड़ा और एक बार डिटेल पढ़ लीजिए. ओके. एक्सक्यूज मी. Abhijit Nayak, you are there online or not?
Yes, sir.
या ये वाला आप एक बार पढ़ना पड़ेगा जी.
Yes,
यहाँ
sir.
देखिए, agriculture and food, apparel, carpets, cashew, chemicals, coconut, coffee. Then what is this? GOL, CO,
Yeah,
coir,
coconut
CO,
coir.
coir, correct. Cotton, electronic computer software, engineering. This is gems and jewelry, handicrafts, handloom, then jute. आप जूट का बारे में बोल सकते हैं. लेदर, marine, oil seeds, pharmaceutical, plastics, power loom, then service sector, then shellac and forest products, silk, spices, like that. बहुत कुछ चलता है जी. इसमें से आप पढ़ लीजिए. Not everything is exported, but majority items are being exported. And आपको वो सब जानना जरूरी है.
Yes,
Correct?
yes.
Yeah, very good. Now let me go to the questions they have really asked in the interview. They have asked some questions really in this interview now. And let me ask you. Now, can you tell me why banks are retaining margin on advances and how they ensure it is to the benefit of both the parties and the bank?
Uh, Sir, in order to maintain the safety of the funds that is being lent to the customer, bank ensure certain part of the money the customer should contribute as margin. For customer also, it's beneficial because customer knows that part of his money is also being contributed to the loan. So he must work diligently for the diligently towards his business, for the growth of his business, and ensure that the loan gets repaid, sir.
Not only that, अपने ये point भी बोल सकते हैं. This will manage for the variations in price of the product, jumping in value of the volatility in the price of the products that we are dealing with. So उसको भी थोड़ा, to some extent it will help. If the price goes up, no problem. On the contrary, price थोड़ा कम हो रहा हो तो at least to that, up to the 20% extent, it will safeguard the interest of the bank. So can you please tell me different type of proposals you have done?
Sir, the proposals like, sir, I need to mention here one proposal or
No,
n
no,
number of.
proposals. Sir,
Okay,
while
sir.
working in that branch, I had so many number of loan accounts, out of which this many are relating to MSME, and we had accounts relating to other fields like trading. I mean, other fields like say exports
Retail.
or
Okay.
same retail products also. So in this MSME proposals, the maximum proposal I have handled this. So many proposals were there. My experience has been very positive. They were repaying properly, and there was not much of an NPA in those accounts. Like that, आप उसका बारे में बढ़िया बात बताना है.
Okay, sir. To build up.
Can you tell me what is TEV study? Trivandrum,
Uh,
England, then Vatican study. Trivandrum,
uh, tech,
England, Vatican study.
yes, sir. Sir, TEV stands for Techno-Economical Study, Techno-Economic Viability Study. So it's basically done for the big size, big ticket size MSME projects like above 25 crores and more. So basically, this in the through this TV, we try to find out whether the project has got necessary technological know-how and upgradations for the continuation of the project. They have sufficient labor and requisite technology to carry over their proposal. And in economic viability, we generally try to find out the uh, market demand and supply of the
Very
product
good.
that is being learned.
Okay,
Is
okay.
being learned.
Can you
Yes,
can
sir.
you please tell me what is the difference between a registered partnership firm and unregistered partnership firm? Hello?
Uh, yes, sir. Sir, in a registered partnership firm, the thing is that they can file the suit in the court of law, but in registered partnership firm, they can't file suit in the court.
Hmm. Unregistered बोलना है अब तो unregistered छोड़ दिया. See,
हाँ,
actually, a registered partnership can file a suit against the debtors in its own name, whereas an unregistered partnership firm cannot file suit against its debtor in its name. That is why all the banks, before giving loans to advances to borrowers, partnership firms, they insist that the firm must have been registered under registrar of firms.
yes,
समझ गया?
yes.
Yeah. This one, I don't understand what it is. What is LLP?
Limited
हाँ,
liability partnership.
अच्छा अच्छा,
लिमिटेड
करेक्ट करेक्ट
लायबिलिटी
करेक्ट
पार्टनरशिप
करेक्ट. उसका बारे में कुछ बताइए.
सर लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप बेसिकली वो पार्टनरशिप होता है मतलब जिस उसे कहा जाता है कि अगर आपको कंपनी जैसे बेनिफिट चाहिए तो आप लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप फर्म ओपन कीजिए मतलब पार्टनरशिप में आपका
कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ
अनलिमिटेड
पार्टनरशिप और कंपनी कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ
कंपनी
कंपनी
No, no,
पार्टनरशिप फर्म में आपका अनलिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी होता है
हाँ.
तो लिमिटेड लाइबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप में जैसे कंपनीज में जितना आप पैसा लगाते हैं उतना अमाउंट तक ही आपका लाइबिलिटी रहता है सेम फीचर इज देयर इन द एलएलपी
इस क्वेश्चन को हमको पता ही नहीं. व्हाट इज द आंसर? व्हाट इज 45 डेज पे? ये क्या है?
सर मतलब एमएसएमई को सर जो हम लोग एमएसएमई जो प्रोडक्ट बेचते हैं टू बिग बिग कंपनीज और गवर्नमेंट एंड ऑल दिस that products that amount need to be paid within 45 days to them.
ओ अच्छा अच्छा.
हाँ,
अच्छा अच्छा. That one. That is why
yes,
the
sir.
TREDS scheme has come. TREDS
Trades,
scheme.
yes, yeah.
Very good. Good, good. You answered this also very nicely. A last question for you. Please tell me for 1 minute whatever ideas you know about CGTMSE.
Yes. CGTMS, okay. Sir, CGTMSE stands for Credit Guarantee Trust Fund for Micro and Small Enterprises. So it's basically this fund is used this is basically used to used as a security. CGTMSE funds basically used as a security in case the loan gets default in MSME.
सिक्योरिटी मत बोलिए, गारंटी.
Guarantee.
थोड़ा
Sir, it's
थोड़ा और भी पढ़ना है आपको.
yes,
प्रिपरेशन
sir.
उतना पूरा नहीं है. आप अच्छा
Sir.
से प्रिपेयर कर दो जी. अदरवाइज
हाँ.
यू डिड वेरी वेल, बट आपको दिस टाइप ऑफ embarrassing questions like why did you resign, what are you
हाँ.
doing, and
Yes,
how are you updating your skills, why should I give priority for you, a person who left the bank. ऐसा भी नेगेटिव क्वेश्चंस आएगा. इसको स्माइल
sir.
करके फेस कर दीजिए.
Yes, sir.
90% आपको सक्सेस होना उम्मीद है, प्रोवाइडेड दे अलाउ यू टू गो इन.
सर आप बोल रहे थे वो सेल्फ डिक्लेरेशन करने
हाँ,
के लिए.
सेल्फ डिक्लेरेशन दे दीजिए, दे दीजिए.
अच्छा
देख के उसको, while giving that you must be confident in your expressions.
सर.
And don't get mentally affected if they say some negative words and all, because they have been given instruction by their head office that they
Yes,
should give preference only for people who have got exposure in MSME. समझ गया?
that too in back branch
Yeah.
control officer.
Thank you.